An amazing revelation in Israel this week. Iran could see a radical change in government. That was the message from the son of the former Shah of Iran during an historic visit to the Jewish state.
The Shah told journalists in Tel Aviv that it wouldn't take foreign armies to overthrow the Iranian regime, just international support from key countries. Julie Stahl brings us the story.
I have often argued that the threat is not the gun, but the finger on the trigger.
This idea comes as Iran inches closer to a nuclear weapon, Israel considers a possible military strike, and the international community looks to negotiate its way out of the threat. Exiled Iranian Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi calls that last part foolish thinking.
I have never believed that any type of negotiation with this regime that cannot be trusted could be a guarantee, or if you will, the safety mechanism on the gun. It has been, in my view, a waste of time. It's going to be letting the Iranian people liberate themselves from this regime.
Pahlavi outlines what he thinks it would take for Iranians to rise up against the mullahs and how other nations could figure into regime change.
Help the Iranian people with technology, help them with internet, help them with funding a strike fund to help our workers to at the right time go on strike. This is the quickest way and the least costly way to achieve that result. And by doing so, not only you have helped a country free itself from its oppressors, but you have also eliminated any element of threat associated with this regime.
Israeli Intelligence Minister Gila Gamliel, who invited Pahlavi to visit, says Israel has high expectations about what this connection could mean for the people of Iran.
We are already building the aid infrastructure. We are going to meet at the water desalination plant. He's going to meet with top specialists on the subjects of solutions for the drought crisis that's very difficult and complicated and endangering the water in the area.
She adds, rather than being Iran's enemy, Israel could become an ally.
We are going to make available technological knowledge of the state of Israel to show the continuing potential, to show the immediate realization. That is, it's the vision of the Crown Prince to show another Iran that can give the answer to their population in the best way.
Pahlavi points to the Abraham Accords and its impact on relations between Israel and regional Muslim states.
Hopefully, we'll be able to elevate the Abraham Accord to the Cyrus Accord, which will include Iran in the package once we are liberated.
Pahlavi's historic trip here began at Yad Vashem, honoring the memory of the 6 million Jews during the Holocaust Remembrance Day ceremony. He then prayed at the Western Wall, met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and visited Rabbi Leo D., whose wife and 2 daughters died in a recent terror attack. Pahlavi says the Iranian people have a belief that's opposite of the country's hostile regime.
They are thrilled by the fact that I have had an opportunity, not just as of myself, but on their behalf, to spread the message of how, contrary to this regime, they have no antagonism to any nation or any faith, but quite the contrary.
He says their vision of strategic and powerful relations dates back to biblical times.
When I was at the Wailing Wall, the remnants of what Cyrus the Great contributed in rebuilding the temples is still there for all to see. It's a testimony of how valuable and how durable this relationship should be.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Tel Aviv, Israel.
It's an historic visit, an historic declaration that in addition to the Abraham Accords, where the sons of Ishmael and the sons of Isaac can come together and have peace, well, let's add to it the Cyrus Accords, where the Persians and the Israelites could be living at peace and cooperation. It would absolutely change the Middle East, change it economically, politically, militarily. It would make the region thrive. And so let us pray for this, that this could come to pass.